Father Severino Moltini, Order of the Blessed Virgin Mary of Mercy. Son of Oreste and Luisa Gangalauti, Severino Moltini was born in Nemi, Italy, on May 8, 1905. He was a beloved brother of Arturo, Giacomino, and Angelina Massa, all of Italy. Ever since he was a child, as an altar boy, he frequented the parish church staffed by the Mercedarians. When his parents died, he went to live with his brother in Palmanova, where he was active in the Catholic youth. Having come to Rome for a congress of this association, he first heard the call of the Lord to consecrated religious life. He entered the Mercedarian order at Nemi on October 31, 1921, was invested with the religious habit on August 10, 1923, and began the novitiate on the 24th of the following month. He took his simple vows on September 28, 1924, and on the 3rd of November of that same year, he was transferred to Orvieto to continue his studies at the Episcopal Seminary. Still professed in simple vows, towards the end of 1928, he was sent to the United States of America, to Cleveland, Ohio, where he continued his religious and priestly preparation. He made his solemn profession, and he was ordained a priest in Cleveland's Cathedral of St. John the Evangelist on May 5, 1931, at the hands of Bishop Joseph Schrems. Once he arrived in the United States, he immediately joined in the work at St. Rocco's Parish, helping Father Sante Gattuso in the arduous and difficult task of attracting and uniting Italian immigrants, who were then abandoned and despised, helping to bring them back to God and to their religious duties. These souls lived like scattered and lost sheep. Ordained a priest, his zeal for souls knew no bounds. His love for the parish did not grant him any rest. For 27 years, he was the soul of the many associations, contributing positively to the rehabilitation and prosperity of the parish of St. Rocco's. In his many and varied occupations there, he was able to attract the benevolence and the esteem of everyone, thanks to an affection and to such a lively interest he had towards single young persons that he was considered by most as a member of their family. He was the creator and director of the Drama Club, which gained so much fame in and around Cleveland, especially for sacred performances, including the famous Passion of Our Lord Jesus Christ. In addition to directing and inspiring the various parish associations, he founded another, the Sante Catholic Union, and instilled in the members a great spirit of union and initiatives for good, combined with the joy of happily serving the Lord. He also gave much towards the development of the Holy Name Society and to the Third Order Mercedarians. In 1949, the building of the new church dedicated to St. Rocco began. It was begun and completed by the assiduous and free collaboration of the parishioners, driven by the example of the Mercedarian Fathers, to whose care the parish of St. Rocco is entrusted. It was during this work when the evil that brought Father Severino to his death was first manifested. In fact, on October 9, 1949, Father Severino fell from a wall that was under construction. Standing up by himself, it seemed at first that nothing was wrong. But the result of a medical examination was terribly frightening. Leukemia was discovered, which had affected his blood, a disease that does not forgive. He was not expected to live much longer. But the Lord listened to the prayers of thousands of the faithful and friends who begged him to give their good father a longer life. He lived for 6 more years, during which, both in America and in his visits to Italy, Nothing was overlooked for his health, consulting the brightest minds of medical science in this disease, who took good care of him with love and with great commitment. But God wanted him for the next life, and he wanted his end to take place in the United States of America, where he had dedicated his life to serving the Lord and souls. On August 26, 1955, feeling weak and unable to stand up, he was admitted to St. John's Hospital in Cleveland for observation. But his condition got worse from the first week to the next. It was the Lord who was preparing to call him into his kingdom for the eternal prize. Resigned to the divine will and equipped with the last sacraments of our religion, he passed away peacefully during his sleep on the morning of September 8th, 1955, the feast of the birth of the Mother of Jesus and our Blessed Mother, for which Father Severino was very devoted and whom he constantly invoked. His death gave the opportunity to make Father Severino known and loved by the people. As soon as the news spread, the Church of St. Rocco was filled with the faithful who came to pray and to cry. Sunday, September 11th, his body lay in state at St. Rocco's Church, where the Vespers of the Dead were chanted. The following Monday, the Office of the Dead, followed by a pontifical funeral mass, was celebrated by the Bishop of Cleveland, the Most Reverend Archbishop Edward F. Hoban, with the participation of many priests of the city in a church full of the faithful. His funeral was very solemn, as few had seen in the city. During the homily, the bishop praised the life of Father Severino Moltini and noted the spontaneous demonstration of affection and gratitude of the faithful. Then, amongst the sobs and tears, the procession of over 150 automobiles was formed, which accompanied the body of Father Severino to his resting place. As a sign of devotion, affection, and gratitude of the faithful, there were many masses, over 500, offered in suffrage to his soul. His memory of goodness and dedication remains in the hearts of those who knew him. Father Severino Moltini, Order of the Blessed Virgin Mary of Mercy.